Okay, we are beginning our Sevenfold Path class, and per usual, we will begin with a meditation, centering. So, you get yourself comfortably seated, and as you close your eyes, focus on your breath. Bring the energy from the base of your spine up your back to the top of your head, and as you exhale, come down the front of your body, returning to the base of your spine. Make a couple of tours around your little energy universe, up the back and down the front. Kind of clearing the deck, as it were, opening up, connecting your chakras, and letting the field open for our work together today. Now bring your focus to the sixth chakra in the area between your eyebrows. And suggest that your ability to see visually, psychically, and intuitively, and trust your intuition, will increase through our work this month. Suggest that your ability to see visually, psychically, intuitively, and trust your intuition will increase through our work this month. And let yourself take a couple of deep and clearing breaths. Come on back, curiously relaxed and open, willing to see things that amaze you. The sixth chakra is a center of illumination, a gateway to wisdom. It's a luminescent source of the light within. It's there for us this month to discover a world of indescribable beauty. To seek the light of consciousness and learn how to focus that light in order to see clearly. The sixth chakra is the homeland of intuition, dreams, and vision. It's often called the third eye. It lies directly behind and between your two physical eyes, capable of seeing into subtler realms of energy and spirit. As you learn to focus your attention, you have a means to free yourself from illusion and begin to perceive the ultimate nature of reality. The name of the chakra, Ajna, means both to perceive and to command. To hold the picture in your mind as a guiding template for manifestation is to command your reality. Whatever you focus on has a way of increasing. Where have we heard that before? The sixth chakra helps us navigate through life. It's seeing in the deepest sense of seeing. So when we look at something long enough pattern in our life, we can glean the meaning from it and free ourselves from constricting patterns to achieve liberation. We're able to detach from our surroundings and look at them objectively. We will gain in our ability to focus our attention, to validate our intuitions, and to follow our dreams. I think that's worth hanging around for, don't you? I'll sign up for that. Okay, how do we deepen our connection to our sixth chakra? I know you were just thinking that. Well, let's start with the body. On the external level, the physical eyes and the area around and between the eyes, as we know, is the area of the sixth chakra. Do you wear glasses? Interesting if you've ever thought about this. What was going on in your life around the time you first needed glasses? Now, that doesn't mean you shouldn't wear glasses or something's bad about that, but often it can give you an insight into an important part of your life. What was going on at that time in your life? There may be some clues about something that's important for you to see in this lifetime. Do you suffer from frequent headaches? Do the headaches happen at certain times, and is there a pattern? Is there something you don't want to see that's going on in your life? Are there buried memories from your past that might be trying to surface? On the other hand, you can overwork this chakra, trying to see everything at once, and wind up feeling confused and overwhelmed. The pineal gland is in the middle of your head, a tiny cavity in the brain called the cave of Brahma. It's a small, light-sensitive organ, and it acts as a light meter for the body, translating light into hormonal messages. There are over 100 bodily functions that have daily rhythms that are influenced by exposure to light. It produces serotonin as well as melatonin, influencing sleep and dreaming. It's adversely affected by radical temperature swings, high altitudes, magnetic fields, radiation, and daily stress. I have been recently reading something about Taoist yoga, and they place a very heavy importance to this place, which we call the third eye, in this inner sense. It's the seat of eternal life, and anyone seeking immortality must know how to enter there. Your eyes, your physical eyes, we're talking of now, not going to do a lot with that today. We're going to work mostly with the inner vision, but there's a lot you can do also with the outer vision. The father eye is the right eye, the mother's influence, the left eye, and it reflects your masculine and feminine qualities. And that's why I think we have depth when we look with both eyes. When you're seeing only with one eye, you don't have depth perception. I wore contact lenses as a teenager and glasses as a young adult. And I was studying in a workshop such as we are here today. And my teacher suggested that we close our eyes and envision a black velvet curtain, and that we feel that curtain with our eyes. Not just that we look at it like it's at a distance somewhere, but we feel it with our eyes. And it was just a brief little exercise, just like you might have done right now. And I haven't worn glasses since.
What was your vision at the time?
I wasn't legally blind or anything. No, it wasn't horrible. So I'm not suggesting that if you do this exercise, you won't need your glasses. But who knows? And I have no explanation for that. I mean, I can make stuff up, but...
Was the exercise to then envision the curtain opening?
No.
It was just to envision the...
I think it was about
feeling
with your eyes rather than just looking. Okay. I don't know. Well, what did you experience? To me, when I do that, it's like my eyes are real. They're a sense organ. It's like I'm touching things with my eyes. And what I recognized then thereafter, I still had glasses. I have a pair in my glove compartment. But when I put them on, I see the world the way I'm supposed to. Meaning everything is very clear. Julie's over there, and Kathy's over there, and the wall is back there, and it's like a lot of demarcation, a lot of boundaries. And when I don't, things kind of blend one another.
So the optometrist didn't get another reading.
Well, actually, one eye has improved during that time, and another hasn't.
Meaning you need to feel more with that eye?
Maybe. Psychological issues with the sixth chakra. It's the storehouse of our past memories. It holds unhealed remnants of the past, and it can affect our sixth chakra awakening. If what you saw in your childhood did not match what you were told, or if what you saw was particularly unpleasant, you may have shut down your physical and or psychic vision in order to survive. Opening it up could be very frightening. So it helps to imagine memories that may be frightening or unpleasant from a distance, from a detached place of observation. It's a neuro-linguistic programming technique, even working with people who've had trauma in their life or are getting flashbacks, to practice distancing it, to see it happening out there, put it farther away, and make it smaller, to literally work with your perception of it, make it black and white instead of color. And there's something about being able to do that which reminds us of our ability to shape our reality, and that we are not trapped in it. So, releasing feelings from these memories helps the energy to flow. The more the feelings are discharged from your energy body, the less impact the memories will have, and the more you're able to reclaim your intuitive abilities. For many people, the chakra has remained closed simply because they've not taken the time to focus on it. Perhaps wearing your bindi for the next week will help you.
I'm sitting there going, I never noticed that. I'm just saying. And now that I put my glasses on, I see everybody has one.
You are invited to bindi yourself up. Okay, so practicing visualization, training the mind to focus, working with dreams, learning detachment, these are all exercises that we can do. And, by golly, we will do this month. Your archetypal identity. Archetypes are blueprints from spirit imprinted on the psyche. They represent major categories of manifestation. They often run our lives consciously or unconsciously. The lost child, the great mother, the hero, the rebel, or any one of the innumerable archetypes. They're a group creation. We, as a group mind, create these archetypal images and all participate in them. Diane Horn taught in our Creative Life series last Sunday, or 2 Sundays ago, the 4 survival archetypes of the child, the victim, the prostitute, and the saboteur. And all of these have to do with basic survival. And each of them has, as do the body types, a positive polarity and a negative polarity. So frankly, it's just as Diane get a name for the positive polarity and call them by that. They can either be a guiding force or a limiting force. They're a guide if used consciously. So I use my child and innocent vision. I use the wonder of being able to see with the eyes of a child. Be delighted with just the very simple. You take a 2-year-old for a walk, you don't cover a lot of territory because you're, oh my God, look at that. A healer or artist can assist you in the tasks of healing or creating. Sabotaging your relationships by the influence of the hermit or the wounded child or the victim. Diane mentioned how the word saboteur got its origin. Sabot, in a European language, could be French, is wooden shoe. And in the early days of, probably precursor to the Industrial Revolution, workers, if they wanted to gum up the machinery of whatever the factory, would take their wooden shoes and throw it in the gears. And it would break things down. And so they were known as saboteurs through their sabot in the works. So they can help us transcend our personal dramas. We think of like, why am I always feeling like a victim? Why does this always happen to me? Well, I am also participating in stuff that people like to participate in around the water cooler at work, In other words, it's a cultural sport to see how we're put upon by the government or the boss. Guess what old ratchet brain did yesterday, And so it's almost like we get solace in feeling mutually victimized. The other side of that, of the victim, for example, is the protector. And so rather than feeling like I am always being put upon, the other side of that is I am the one that's protecting myself from things that aren't healthy for me, or things that don't fit my nature, my spirit. And so I can use that archetype, the positive end of it, to, as it were, unvictimize myself so that I'm not repeating the same pattern over and over.
I find that a lot of the dreams that I remember are situations in which I'm a victim, and they're like these intense situations. And I wake up and I'm very disturbed, and even last year, like when we were recording dreams and whatnot, at one point in like the spring, I stopped because I was so disturbed by these victim dreams,
Yes.
and I didn't want to remember. And I just had one last night again. Do you have any suggestions for, I mean, it's like happening on the dream level, and so I'm trying to think, well, how do I switch that around, because it's my unconscious that is creating these situations.
Right. So one tack that can be taken with this is that it is a message from the subconscious to get out of the victim position. So in other words,
In the conscious.
Exactly, in the conscious realm. It's a call to have the protector come out more readily and not settle for whatever I'm feeling besieged by, not to get too personal. But I mean, just that you've shared in here dissatisfaction with your work and feeling, and that's a daily thing. That's a lot of energy. And so summoning the protector, you could do it, say, in a fantasy way by going back into the dream and coming in and giving what for to that whoever it was that was doing something to you. And what that would do is it would like get the yang energy up. I'm going to take charge here. I'm not just going to have that happen. And so you could even use the content of the dream itself, like we did with Gestalt dream work last week. We will continue the dream. All right, now I'm boom, boom. And A, that will get my assertiveness going. B, it may indeed translate into things at work, for example, in which, I can change my mind to change the scene. So part of it may be confronting my own perceptions of work, as well as confronting things going on at work. It's a call there. It sounds like a pretty strong call. So we transcend our personal drama and see the importance of dramas we share collectively, like the quest for peace, liberation of women and minorities, protection of our environment, for the purpose of collective awakening that these archetypal images can serve us. Illusion is the demon of the sixth chakra. The demon of illusion is fixating upon a frozen image, how it's, quotes, supposed to be. Illusion is belief in something that's not true, denial, a failure to see something that is true. In Sanskrit, the word is called maya, for surface reality that hides the deeper truths. So it often takes loving feedback to break through our illusions. Continue to test your intuition and sort out fact from fiction. I am the poor, misunderstood, well-intentioned bully. I wouldn't call myself a bully. I would just think I'm trying to get the job done. And I don't see, yes, I have intentions, but the way positive intentions for the good of everyone. Don't sit like that. Straighten up. What's wrong with you? And I don't get that the way I'm going about it is causing a reaction. And so my illusion is I'm the brave leader that has to shape everyone up. Because you slouches, we wouldn't be anywhere if we sat around like you. So my illusion of being this great leader that's whipping everything, is not really serving me or anyone else for that matter. So it may take some loving feedback. So Brian takes me aside and says, Jeff, I really get that you want the best for me, but when you tell me, look, you sniveling slob, why don't you, it's like, I don't take it in a very loving way.
When you leave the room, we call you a ratchet.
Well, consider how you give the feedback. That may be the only thing that gets through. Like I told you the story of the guy that started positive psychology, Seligman. He was the president of the American Psychological Association, very prestigious professor of a big university that had written many books. And one day his 5-year-old daughter looked at him and said, Daddy, why are you such a grump? And he got it. It was like that's what he needed. It's like, yeah, he had all this illusion of the esteemed professor and but he wasn't happy. He was continually putting pressure on himself to be the best, to do more, to, whatever. And so, loving feedback sometimes can help us with our illusions. Your personal vision, the final outcome of your life is often the result of your emergence of a personal vision. So it often arises as we look for ways to transcend our own needs and give service. You must shift your attention from what is to what could be. It can be a source of inspiration for your creativity, a guiding purpose for your will. What is the guiding vision of your life? What is the larger good that you are working for? Where do you see possibilities that do not yet exist? Where do you want to be in 5 years, 10 years, 20 years? Your vision can be large or small, but both are necessary. There is short-term vision and long-term vision. So can you picture us sitting here in 20 years? Healing and balancing your 6 chakras. Working the elements. Now, frequent exposure to the full spectrum of natural light is essential for health and well-being. Symptoms of not having this could be chronic fatigue, stress hormones and cholesterol levels heightened. In children, it can contribute to hyperactivity, learning disorders, visual difficulties, nutritional problems, even tooth decay. We've been experimenting with full spectrum lighting. I haven't used it myself. I haven't seemed to be as affected by seasonal affective things as other members of my family, but Joan did buy full spectrum lights. Color. Play with color. Dress colorfully to stimulate your seeing. Take yourself to places that are visually stimulating, pleasing to the eye, or inspiring. What the color means to you is more important than what a book might say about it. Chakras and the aura were seen to reflect the rainbow pattern, the pattern of the rainbow. So, color meditation. Why talk about it? Why don't we do it?
Yeah, let's do it.
Let's do it. All right. So just get yourself comfortably situated and take whatever meditative position you wish. And imagine a bright disk of white light floating directly above your head. A bright disk of white light floating directly above your head, from which you can draw each color. The first color, red. Imagine you pull down from this bright disk of white light, the color red, through your crown chakra, down through your whole spinal column, and fill up the first chakra, base of your spine, with a vibrant red color. Breathe and pull it down. Notice how your body feels with this color. Does it like it? Does it feel energized or uncomfortable? Next, return to the area above the crown, and this time pull orange light out and run it down through your body to your second chakra. Fill your belly with a vibrant orange color. Return to the crown and pull through your body down to your third chakra, a golden yellow light. Golden yellow light, breathing right down through your spinal column into your third chakra and let it shine. See the warm golden glow coming out of your body at the solar plexus. See the rays streaming through each part of your body. This is important for spreading the inner fire. Next, bring the color green down to your heart chakra. Let it wash over you. Bring with it a sense of love and affinity for the world around you. See it as a warm emerald glow around your heart. Next, bring a bright blue light. Pull it down into the throat chakra. Soothe your throat, relaxing your arms and shoulders. Feel the blue rays communicating with all that is around you. Now the third eye, deep indigo blue, Bring it down to the area between your eyebrows. Feel the coolness wash away any foreign images, cleansing and soothing your inner screen, deep indigo blue. Lastly, the crown chakra. Bring a vibrant violet light into the area in the top of your head, energizing and balancing each of the chakras. Check all of the chakras to see if they're retaining their colors. Get a glimpse of your whole body. See if you can imagine it as a continuous rainbow. Red, orange, yellow, green, blue, indigo, violet. Notice which colors feel nurturing or energizing. Notice any that seem pale or washed out. Those colors can represent weak areas. Strong colors can indicate places of strength and solidity. You can continue to play with the colors until they feel balanced for you. So this is an exercise that you can take with you and continue. This suggests that even this little time that we've had here, you've gotten yourself a tune-up, and that you will continue to balance, bring the light that's just right for you into your body. All right, come on back. In the home, light plays a fundamental role in any home decor. Natural light, placement of lamps and lighting. The way light and color play is a prime means of directing consciousness in your home. Color is stimulating to consciousness. It makes us wake up. Too much light can be tiring. It's not advisable for encouraging intimacy. We've got spotlights. Adding skylights, full spectrum bulbs, mirrors, crystals, high gloss paint, and other reflective objects can increase the light. How you place your furniture can take advantage of natural light. A lighter room tends to lift the spirits. If you're prone to depression, add light. Color in the home can have a profound effect on the psyche. High contrasting colors are stimulating. Monochromatic color schemes are soothing. Light colors make the room seem larger. Darker colors brings energy to the center of a room. Beauty. To be in the presence of beauty is to be close to the divine. It invites our eyes to open, our heart to soar, fills us with inspiration. Do whatever you can to create beauty. Appreciate beauty wherever you find it. Reflect the beauty as much as possible. Working with your dreams. Dreams are a powerful visual display of the dynamics of the psyche. They speak in a symbolic language. They can be powerful tools for learning about archetypes, images, and symbols. Something we've done in the school, and I continue to do, is to keep a dream journal, writing down even little snippets, fragments of dreams. They will lead to taking in larger pieces or messages. See what symbolic themes emerge most frequently. Each element in the dream reflects some aspect of yourself, so that's the whole Gestalt perspective that we worked with last year. Each is a symbol from within your own psyche. Okay, let's look at the handout, interpreting excess or deficiency in the sixth chakra. How open or closed is your physical vision, your intuition, and your ability to access the hidden realms of seeing and knowing? To be balanced in the sixth chakra is to have your third eye open, but still maintain discernment about what you see. With a deficient sixth chakra, there's difficulty with intuition and the subtler realms, perhaps out of cynicism or fear. With an excessive sixth chakra, you may be bombarded with images but have difficulty grounding your intuition and sorting reality from imagination. Excessive characteristics of six chakras: hallucinations, delusions, obsessions, nightmares, intrusive memories, difficulty concentrating, excessive fantasizing. Deficient characteristics: lack of imagination, difficulty visualizing, insensitivity, excessive skepticism, denial, can't see what's going on, inability to see alternatives. And balanced characteristics involve the strong intuition, penetrating insight, creative imagination, good memory, good dream recall, ability to visualize, and have a guiding vision for your life. So, I'm going to ask you now to go to the next page and do the first 3 sections of the final assessment and plan for balancing your 6 chakras. So, what you see is your strengths, your weaknesses, and your goals for the 6 chakra. Let's fill in those first 3 areas together right now. Go right on now on your handout and complete the rest of the final assessment and plan for balancing your 6 chakra. Okay? So go right ahead and finish the last 2 sections, the ones that we didn't do already, for the best tools and exercises for your 6 chakra work and the commitment that you make. So go ahead and finish the last 2 sections. Okay, blessings to us all. I envision you all in my 6 chakra, and hugs are certainly permissible.